Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. And James throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Bogut drives in. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Right side Irving. Down low. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The shot is off. Smith with the defensive effort. Got a piece of it. Iguodala with the steal. The numbers in their favor. And Green slams it in.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Love kicks to Thompson. And it's sent back by Bogut. Green up on top. Iguodala with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
The drive by LeBron. Smith dishes to LeBron. Love wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Bogut. Curry passes to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Smith, no luck.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Here's Curry. Love grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The drive by LeBron. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
And that one's good. Love.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Back to Bogut. Shot off the pick. And off the glass. That one's good. Bogut's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
They get a hand on it. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Oh, and the dunk by Smith. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Dellavedova. Got it up. He got it up that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. It's deflected. Passes to Frye. Back to Jefferson. Smith left side. There's the pass to Frye. But they recover it. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Jefferson attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that.
Oh, wow. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Jefferson kicks to Mozgov. LeBron outside. Rush with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Rush dishes to Spates. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Barnes. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And here's the fast break. LeBron with the block. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Curry against Irving. From deep three-point range. The shot by Curry, no good.
And you know, with LeBron, he's played over 40,000 career minutes. He's played more than Larry Bird did his entire career, more than NBA Iron Man Andre Miller as well. And those miles take their toll.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And for LeBron, last season, the longest injury absence of his career. I think he's smart to protect his body, though. If he can keep healthy, he can play for a long time at a very high level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. It's Thompson in for Ian Clark.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Green. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ezeli's checked in. The drive by Thompson. And the rejection by Ezeli. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. 3 on the clock. Here's Smith. The shot will not go. And Golden State will come the other way.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a twin. But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Thompson sets the pick for Smith. And it's Smith again missing. Warriors leading by 5. Thompson passes to Livingston. Thompson left side. It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Smith. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Here's Thompson. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so it's a close. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a great game for Love in this one. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Oh, wow. It's a beautiful jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And the shot is good.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
Out to Thompson. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bogut trying to get open. And Iguodala with the basket. The assist by Green. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Thompson. Finished off the break. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
James with it. Picked up by Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the clock. And it's Smith penetrating. Thompson inside the line. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Mozgov kicks to Fry. From deep, the Warriors trail. Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Mozgov with the steal. Throws it up high. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jefferson's checked in.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That is his first foul of the game. 55 seconds left for the third. Here's Barnes. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
With the points he's racked up in the paint, he's taking some pressure off of their perimeter shooters.
LeBron against Barnes. James. Outside for Jefferson. Fry dishes to LeBron. And the shot falls short this time.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
The shot is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. We've got Kevin Love. Kyrie Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Smith. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. Now safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush. The drive by Love. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. It's tipped. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. No good with the wing jumper.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Love the pass to Thompson. 1 on the clock. That falls. Great assist by Love.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Dellavedova, guarded by Curry. For 3, Love. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thompson misses.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's 17 points for Kevin Love.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they need. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
It's been a solid outing for Thompson. He has 9 points and a steal. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Barnes is checked in for Andrew Bogut. The drive by the rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Iguodala with it. Now Smith defending. And he gets the bucket.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
LeBron drives in. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Warriors trail by 3. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Stolen by Thompson. LeBron against Iguodala. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the...
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here's Love for 3. Connects from downtown.
Man, it's really tough to stop Love right now.
He's got space. They grab their own miss.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. LeBron drives in, and Thompson sends it back.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
Yes!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.